guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome and thanks for tuning in. I think that I'm currently obsessed with the color blue. Every time I go through my makeup stash, the only colors that just jump out to me, they're just blue colors. I don't know why. I decided to give it today and just use them. So I have a lot of blue colors on my eyes. I have this gorgeous blue glitter that I'm actually using for the first time. And I have some pinks as well because pinks, they complement blues so well. So I have some pinks on my eyes, on my cheeks, on my lips, and a couple of other places on my face. So this is just like a basic glittery smoky eye, a blue glittery, I really don't know what I'm going to title this video, but it's just a smoky eye, a blue smoky eye with lots of blue glitter on it. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Okay, I already primed my eyes as usual. I use my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going in with this bright pink shade from my Morphe 35C palette and I'm applying it slightly above my crease. This is my MAC 224 blending brush as usual, and this color is going to mainly serve as a transition shade for this look. I'm going in with Cleopatra. It's a gorgeous blue from my Nubian 2 palette, and this is my MAC 239 shading brush. I'm applying this all over my lid, but then I'm taking it slightly upwards, like higher than I'd normally take my lid colors. And this is because this is going to end up being a smoky eye, so I'm taking the color into my crease a bit. I'm blending it out now, and I am using Jezebel from my Nubian 2 palette still. And this is my Sigma E45. It's a pointy blending brush, so it's blending out the edges of that blue nicely. This is Fleur de Fab. It's a gorgeous blue pigment from Magnolia, and this is my Sigma E55, and I'm dusting this all over Cleopatra, and this is just going to intensify the blue a bit. To highlight my brow bone, I'm using this shade from Juvia's Plates Nubian 1 palette and my usual Sephora Precision eyeshadow brush. Okay, after that I'm just blending out the edges of that highlight color that I just applied to make sure that everything is smooth and seamless. This is still my MAC 224, the first brush that I used. After that, I'm going in with my glitter glue from Too Faced and a synthetic brush by Juvia's Place. This is probably a concealer brush. These brushes, they don't have names. So this is just going to serve as a base for the glitter that I'm going to apply. And I am using Seeing Stars by Lit Cosmetics. It's a very gorgeous blue. It reflects pink and aqua sometimes. So I'm applying this with a synthetic brush from Coastal Scents. Okay, it's very important that you use a synthetic brush because it doesn't pick up that much product and it gives you control. I'm just putting more of that pink that I use as my transition shade back into the crease area, and I am applying some mascara, and this is my Clinique High Length Mascara. I'm going to apply some falsies, and this is Bev. I think this is Bev from Lena Lashes, and it's like my favorite lashes of all time. And I'm just pressing it into my natural lashes to make sure that everything merges. And then I'm going in with Black Bean, and this is an NYX Jumbo Pencil. I'm applying this on my lower lash line, and it's going to serve as a base for the colors that I'm going to apply here. Just to add some definition to my lower lash line, I am using my MAC Fluid Line Pencil in Black Brilliance. After that, I'm just smudging a combination of Fleur de Fab and Jezebel from my Nubian 2 palette on my lower lash line. I mixed some of that glitter with Inglot Duraline. I'm applying it in the middle of my lower lash line with my Louis Young liner brush. Okay, so onto the face. I am priming and I'm using my Illamasqua matte veil as usual. This is going to help control oil and also help my foundation last all day. I am applying my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW45, and I'm doing this with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. You guys know why I've been using this foundation a lot lately. I've said that in a previous video, but the weather is really hot right now and this is helping me control oil. And I am just highlighting, and I'm using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amand as usual. This is my favorite concealer of all time. I'm applying it with the applicator and then I'm blending it out with my beauty blender. So I like to take my time with blending. As some of you guys have noticed by now, I don't really contour like the sides of my nose. I just try as much as possible to be very precise when I highlight, and then I also try to be really precise when I'm blending it out just to make sure that it looks nice. I'm setting my face now, and I'm using my Sacha Buttercup setting powder as usual. I'm just applying it with this sponge that I have, and I'm not going to set the whole highlighted areas, I'm going to contour first, and I'm using my black opal stick foundation in Carob. This shade is not too dark, it's just the perfect contour shade for me. I'm blending that out, and then once I'm done blending it out, I'm going to go on ahead and set the highlighted parts of my face, the areas that I haven't set yet, with a small setting brush from Real Techniques. And then I am going to dust off the excess powder that I have under my eyes. Once I'm done doing that, I am going to use my pressed powder, and this one is from Ilamasca. It's their 325 powder foundation, and I'm using this to set the contoured parts of my face. I'm just applying a little bit of that Sasha under my the contour that I just did on my cheekbones, just to define it a lot more. And for my blush, I'm using a combination of Raisin by MAC and Desert Rose by NYX. I'm highlighting using Riviera by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I feel like I'm talking too fast. But then I am lining my lips, and I am using Beat from MAC. It's a very dark, nice dark pink shade. And I'm just going to use it to line my entire lips first. I'm going to line my bottom, line the top, and then I'm going to gently fill in my entire lips using this color. You can actually get away with not filling in your lips, like you can get away with just lining for this lip that I'm doing here. But then the thing is that my bottom lip is way lighter than my top lip, so I try as much as possible to make sure that I have one even shade before going in with the gloss. And this is Weekend Barbie by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a gorgeous bright pink, gorgeous bright pink. This is like a very deep fuchsia, and it's really bright. I'm just going to make sure that I apply it and coat everything evenly, and then I'm going to go back in with Beat, the liner that I used at first, and just use this to make sure that my lips are very defined and just get the finish that I'm going for. And once I am happy with the way that my lips look, this look is complete. Here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know that I've said this in a previous video, but if you used to follow my blog, thatimochick.com, the domain name has changed to dimmaumeh.com now, irrespective of the fact that, like, if you key in thatimochick.com, it's going to automatically redirect you to dimmaumeh.com. But if you don't know, just so you know, and I'm Dimma Umeh on all my social media platforms, or yeah, on all the social media platforms that I have an account on, it's Dimma Umeh. So I'm going to leave a link to all of that in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.